My name is Dan Carney. Again, my privilege to serve as chairman of this board. This is a meeting of the Board of Trustees of Weatherford College being held Thursday, August the 8th, 2024 at 12:30 p.m. in the community room of the Emerging Technologies and Workforce Building, 225 College Park Drive, Weatherford, Texas, to consider and act upon a posted agenda. I do call this meeting to order, and Mr. Baker, would you bless us with
Yes, sir, I'd be happy to. Please bow with me. Lord, we're so thankful to you for all the good things you're bringing our way here at Weatherford College. We thank you for yesterday. We thank you for the upcoming year and for all of our faculty, staff, and students, but especially our board. Please be with them as they deliberate. We thank you for them. In your name we pray. Amen.
All who are able, please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 2, public comment for individuals not on the agenda. Ms. Worley, do we have anyone signed up today?
No, sir.
Thank you. Item number 3, the President's report. President Farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair and members of the Weatherford College Board of Trustees, I would like to give a few brief recognitions, employee notices, and an enrollment update. Recognitions. Congratulations to Dr. Andra Cantrell and her team. The State Comptroller's Office has issued Weatherford College a Financial Transparency Star in the area of debt obligations. WC is one of the few colleges in the state that has no general obligation bond debt and collects 0 tax dollars for our facilities. WC already earned a Financial Transparency Star in the area of traditional finances in 2020, and we are now one of only 2 colleges or universities in the great state of Texas to have earned 2 Financial Transparency Stars. Go Coyotes!
A great team.
Weatherford College recently signed a transfer agreement with Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Graduates of WC's Bachelor of Science in Nursing program will now have preferred access to Texas A&M Corpus Christi's Master of Science in Nursing program, as well as other graduate programs. Weatherford College has launched a new department of Business and Behavioral Science with Dr. Philip Matthew serving as chair. The new department will better serve both our students and our thriving business community. The Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board recently approved Weatherford College's 5th bachelor's degree, a bachelor's degree in computer science. WC students may earn a high-quality bachelor's degree for about the third the price of the most affordable university-based bachelor's degree program. Employee notices. DMAC Local requires the college president to provide the names of contract employees that have resigned since the last board meeting. Jennifer Miller, an administrative assistant in nursing, resigned effective 8/1/24. Elizabeth Stone, an instructor in nursing, resigned effective 8/9/24. Dr. Tasha Brown has transitioned from a full-time to an adjunct professor position in behavioral science effective 7/18/24. Amanda Wood, a nursing instructor, has resigned effective 8/16/24. Gina Serrano, an instructor in nursing, has resigned effective 8/16/24. And Diane Ainsworth, a professor in humanities, has retired effective 8/31/24. We thank Jennifer, Elizabeth, Tasha, Amanda, Gina, and Diane for their service and wish them the very best in future endeavors.
Thank you, President Farmer. Item number 4 on the agenda is the consent agenda and financial reports. Items A through G as have been posted for this meeting. Do I have any board member that has any question, comment, or observation about any of the items from A to G as listed? Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda as has been posted?
So moved.
Do I have a second? Second. All in favor? Is unanimous. So approved. Item number 5 is consideration and possible action of determination of the prevailing wage on construction projects for the fiscal year 2024-2025. Dr. Cantrell.
As required by law, we're required every year when we're in construction, and even though we've just finished one building, there's several small projects that are going on, but we're required to go and establish a prevailing rate of pay for public works. And so we're given an option by the government to either conduct a survey and come up with a rate, or either go with the prevailing wage rate as determined by the United States Department of Labor. And as in the past, we are recommending that we go with that prevailing rate that comes out every year. And so at this time, we are making the recommendation that the Board of Trustees approve the Texas Government Code Section 2258.022, subsection 2, as its option in determining the general prevailing wage rate of per diem wages as presented. And I think a copy is, the resolution is attached that must be signed.
Okay. As has been stated by Dr. Cantrell, is there a motion to approve the prevailing wage rate as she has stated?
I so move.
Is there a second? All in favor? This to be unanimous. Motion passes. Item number 6, consideration and possible action proposal of 2024 ad valorem tax rate and the scheduling of a public tax hearing. Again, Dr. Cantrell.
I know we all met Monday to go over the budget workshop, and at that time, we did come to you all and told you what the administration would be proposing to the board at that time for a tax rate for maintenance and operations only this coming year, and it would be a flat rate of 6087. At this point in time, we're required to go in and establish, you are to vote on the rate, the proposed rate and then there will be a hearing on August the 22nd, and it's to be posted. It will be in a notice of public hearing on tax increase that will come out next Tuesday in the newspaper. It's will go on our website if approved today. And at this time, are there any questions as far? We were hoping to propose that's considered a 2.24% increase over last year's over this year's no new revenue rate. And but it is a flat tax rate, no increase in tax rate. The certified values are at $27,793,147,583. Are there any questions at this time?
We covered this on our previous meeting, but
Yes, we
much
discussed.
detail, so I don't have any questions. Anyone else have a question?
Just a comment. I think Dr. Farmer, you did an excellent job. After our workshop meeting on Monday, the published article in the Weatherford Democrat, I think about the award that the college won and the information about no new tax or not a tax increase for a year, I think did a great job of informing the general public of where the college is trying to be conservative in our taxation and one of the great things that the college has performed in winning awards for the way we do our accounting system. So I think that was timely information. Thank you.
Thank you. Dr. Cantrell, is there anything else that needs to be in
No, we did
compliance
have
with
the-
law? What action is needed, if any, by us
Just
today?
to make the recommendation at this time, and then once we've already spoke with the newspaper about getting this posted on Tuesday, it has to be at least 7 days before the hearing, which the hearing would fall on August the 22nd. One point that we wanted to point out, we will not be meeting in this room, but in the Eileen Strain room. Michelle, did we get that change? I think the board agenda had so it should be correct on your recommendation list.
Is it? You got it. I appreciate it.
I'll make a motion that we adopt or propose to adopt the 2024 ad valorem tax rate of 0.106087 on August 22nd, 2024, and confirm the tax hearing date and time of August 22nd, 2024 at 12:30 p.m. in the Allen String Community Room, the Doss Student Center of Weatherford College, located at 225 College Park Drive, Weatherford, Texas, immediately following the tax hearing to vote to approve the 2024-25 budget and the 2024 proposed tax rate.
Having heard the motion being made, is there a second?
Second?
And all in favor of the motion, raise your hand, please.
Abstain.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Other than Dr. Marlette, who has abstained, it appears to be unanimous otherwise, so that motion is approved and passed.
Thank you.
Item number 7, from reports, once again, Dr. Farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Included as usual in your packet are our WCWC, our academic and student services update, as well as our security audit report. I would like to comment and reiterate what Dr. Cantrell mentioned at our last meeting regarding academics. We have exceptionalism in the arts. Our athletics programs are demonstrating excellence across the board, but academics is what it's all about. That is our bread and butter, and I'm extremely proud of all of the growth of our academic programs, all of our new programs, and the amount of resources that we were able to put into academics this year was record-breaking, all at the same time that we've demonstrated fidelity to the taxpayer and kept a flat tax rate. So thank you, Dr. Idoyaga and your team. Thank you, Dr. Cantrell and your team, and really the whole group for creating the efficiency that has led to this reallocation of resources towards academic program expansion. With that, we have a verbal report. Agenda item number 7C, we have our athletic trainers with us here today, Chris and Riley, and they do a tremendous job of keeping our athletes healthy and participating and winning championships and all sorts of awards. So Chris, the floor is yours, sir.
Great, thank you so much. We've been invited and very glad to be here to present on a little bit of who we are, what we do for the college. And so I'm gonna, again, my name is Chris Nelson and this is Riley Hiles. She's our associate athletic trainer, and we provide comprehensive health care for all athletes here on campus. Anything from sicknesses when they wake up in the morning, getting them referred to the Coyote Clinic, which we work hand in hand with, to musculoskeletal problems, flexibility problems, corrective exercise type things. And we're a lot of times the first ones to see them. So we see an injury happen, hear the first complaint of pain or not able to do something, and then we run from there. And when I say sports medicine, it's a team environment. Just like a baseball team, basketball team, we have a team of sports medicine individuals here that we work with. Many here in Weatherford, right down the road, Parker County, that we can refer athletes to, specifically for x-rays, MRIs, doctor's visits, sickness things that they may come up with. And then if they actually do need some type of surgery or something, then we can refer them to that healthcare provider and then take them under our wing with rehabilitation and everything. A little bit of more things of what we do is rehabilitation and recovery of the whole body. So an athletic trainer tries to prevent injury, recognizes injury, diagnoses, and treats acute chronic injuries, and so that's kind of what we do here. A typical day, Monday through Friday, kind of what we do is morning rehabs. So we try and start around 7:45, 8 in the morning, and we schedule morning rehabs, and then pre-practice. A lot of our practices are midday to mid-afternoon, and we work on corrective exercises, trying to keep them out of doctors' offices and everything, and trying to limit as many injuries as possible. And then we cover all practices, so not just working in the athletic training room, but we get out, visit practices, and see how they're doing, even if they're not hurt, and see if we can help them in a way that we see. And then post-practice treatments, we're here until half hour after the last practice. That's kind of our how our day goes, is we're here until about 6:30 or so, 7, when the last practice ends. And then game coverage as well, and it's you know, sometimes we may be at a 3-hour baseball game and nothing happens, but sometimes we are at a 3-hour baseball game and 5 things happen. And so we need to have medical services there to be right there within the first couple of minutes, make quick decisions on what to do, where to go, or return to play. I'm gonna give it on to Riley here.
Okay, so our sports medicine staff here at Weatherford College consists of the 2 full-time athletic trainers, Chris and myself, and between the 2 of us, we cover 150 NJCAA athletes that play NJCAA sanctioned sports, but with the addition of rodeo, which is an NIRA sport, it goes up to 200 athletes, which is 11 teams in total, men, women, and with all of that, we do, over the last 2 athletic years, we've had 5,801 daily patient encounters, so that's 5,801 people that came through our door and were treated by Chris or myself, which ended up being 8,536 individual treatments, which sometimes we like to have an encounter that encompasses 3 treatments. So we do a pain modulation treatment coupled with rehabilitation, or recovery covered with corrective exercise. So, and that goes into the medical services that we provide to campus. Over the last 2 years, we've covered 238 home athletic events, which also includes WC affiliation events that happen on campus. So we've also covered the Coyote Chase race, the WC alumni rodeo. So there's not something that happens on campus that we aren't there to help with. We've also covered 6 NJCAA postseason tournaments hosted here on Weatherford College campus. So that is the softball tournament that happened in 2022, all the way up to the men's and women's basketball tournaments that we hosted in March. And we have a special opportunity now that there are 2 of us on the staff to travel with the teams to their national tournaments. So in the last 2 years, we've gone to 2 national tournaments with 2 different athletic teams. And we also have a unique opportunity here at Weatherford College, where we get to work with students and provide educational opportunities to further the field of athletic training and kind of foster the next generation. So we have WC students that are enrolled in classes here at Weatherford College that get to come and get observation and hands-on practice time with the 2 full-time athletic trainers. Chris and I also teach classes. So we both teach a prevention and care of athletic injuries class throughout the week. And for the we're going into our 10th year of it, but we have served as a clinical rotation site for the Tarleton Masters of Science and Athletic Training Program. So every year we get a student, this year we have 2, where they spend an entire semester with us and get clinical hours working towards their master's degree. So we've had 10 years of that, and it was a program that I actually went through myself. I have my master's degree from Tarleton, and I get to be a part of the next people that go through that door, and it's a really great opportunity. But that's a synopsis of us as sports medicine staff and what we love to do for Weatherford College. And go Coyotes! Does anybody have any questions?
How do our new facilities over at Durant Hall play into all of this?
They're absolutely wonderful.
Okay. Tell us more.
It's going to provide us 2 different sites, so we can have 2 places, because our athletic training facility up at the Betty Jo Graber Station has been small at times. It's great, and it does a great job serving its purpose, but there are times when baseball is finishing practice and women's basketball is finishing practice, and that adds up to about 25 kids trying to get recovery treatment and trying to work on themselves and be better athletes. And so with the addition of the new recovery room in Durant Hall, that's going to allow us to split that traffic in half and easily serve, hopefully, double the athletes. So.
Thank you.
Looks like y'all do an excellent job supporting all the athletes at Weatherford College. Y'all, so thank you very much for what you do. I do have one question. Would you entertain seeing a board member?
Actually, I started here 14 years ago, and my first patient was a board member.
Oh.
He pulled his hamstring water skiing, and that was the first person. Hey, by the way, there's a board member coming in to look at his thigh, so it has happened.
Thank you both very much. We appreciate it.
I can't believe it's been 14 years. Man. 14 years.
My 15th.
Wow.
Question.
Yes, Doctor.
That is really a program to be commended. It's outstanding and sounds wonderful. I just wonder if we might address, though, the amount or any kind of, I know we have it. I'm not addressing you now. I'm addressing the president. Do we have any programs that approach or have anything like that in serving the academic student? That serves the athletic student, but just the academic student that approaches anything like that?
Not at that level because they don't sustain the same kind of
Yeah,
athletic
right.
injuries, but we do have our Coyote Care Clinic where all of our students utilize that, and it's very busy. Our Allied Health, under the leadership of Dean Kathy Boswell, they've done a tremendous job of partnering with the Parker County Hospital District, and in addition to the face-to-face components, we have telemedicine that's available if they have more serious injuries or illnesses that require an MD.
And you have some form of academic counseling, do you not?
We do, as well as mental health counseling.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, President Farmer. That brings us to item number 8 on the agenda regarding future agenda items or meetings. And once again, a call on Dr. Farmer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As previously mentioned, on August 22nd, 2024, we will have a called board meeting and public tax hearing for the adoption of the 2024-2025 budget and ad valorem tax rate, which will occur at 12:30 p.m. in the Doss Strain Room.
Thank you very much, Dr. Farmer. Item number 9, always the fun one, announcements by Brent Baker.
Thank you, sir. We do have an ex-students luncheon coming up this coming Monday. And by the way, we have moved our ex-students luncheons to the Alumni House. So we'd love to have you down there. If you haven't seen the Alumni House, this will be a great opportunity for you. That will be this coming Monday. It's the second Monday of the month at noon. We are holding a mixer during Connections Week, which is our gathering of all of our employees to start a new academic year. And we're doing something special for the employees here that are also alumni. It's called the Twice as Nice Mixer. And so, board members, you're invited to this as well, but any employee that's also an alum of Weatherford College, and by that I mean attended Weatherford College, you don't have to necessarily graduate with your degree. We're going to entertain that day and show off some of the neat historical pieces we have in the Alumni House. That's August 22nd. The 2-time defending conference champion volleyball team will be starting their new season. The first regular season match is September the 5th. There's also a match on September the 6th, of course, in the Graber Athletic Center, and then, of course, the alumni luncheon again in September.
Is that it?
That's it. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brent. Appreciate it very much. We're now down to agenda item number 10, where we go into closed session for real property matters and employee-related matters. So we will be in recess at 12:54. Thank you. by my timepiece, it's now 1:50 PM. This is re-adjourning of the, re-meeting of the agenda for August the 8th, 2024 meeting. We're now down to item number 11, consideration and possible action on real property. We have met in closed session regarding that. There are no action items to be taken in connection with real property. Item number 12, consideration and possible action regarding employees or public officers or officials with the college. We met on that in closed session, and there is no action item to be taken in accordance with that. We're now down to adjournment. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Everybody in favor, raise your hand. We are adjourned. Thank you.